Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Cuboid Sandbox. I missed yesterday, sorry, so this is gonna be yesterday's episode. Now, you're probably going to be looking at the screen going, Noah, you're horrible at making circles. I am. Now that we have that covered, this is a long time in the future. We are skipping over a lot of stuff that happens, important stuff, with the alien races, because I don't want to do a video on them today. So, we've got all humans. And this time, America decides to do exactly what it did before. Well, now they're called the Alliance of Omnists, as we've covered. Now, basically, what they decide is that since most of the other places just kind of ran away from Earth completely, which is later known as Terra, basically, they lock it off. They say Earth and Mars are officially their territory. Now, the Iberian Alliance, which takes like Jupiter and Neptune and such, they don't care. They've abandoned Earth for better things, and so they don't care. The Alien Alliance also was forced off into the dwarf planets a long time ago, so like Pluto, Eris, Makemake, Helme. So yeah, they don't mind either. However, now the connection between Earth and Venus was pretty substantial for the Slavellian Alliance, which figured, well, yeah, they basically have nuclear reactors all over, like, previously Russian land in eastern Russia, and were using wireless power, like the ability to send power wirelessly, which was developed. Well, if they're using it, it was obviously developed, but which furthered to the point where they could transfer power all the way to Venus, which was great until America stops that, or the Alliance of Omnists stops that. Now we've got some problems. And then also the Alliance of the Orient also can't use mainly their research facilities that they were using on Terra, which completely got shut down, and all of the foreigners, so non-Omnists on Terra, were moved over to Mars, and it kind of became almost like a prison place. So now everyone's mad. Well, the Slavellians and the Orient are mad. So we'll see how that works. Oh god, that's up blue. And yeah, so these are planets and they're horribly made. Shut up. Eventually, they're not gonna matter all that much though, because it should be obvious that, okay, now basically the Omnists and, well, the Omnists and the Orient know where not just them, I guess everyone here is aware of their enemies' positions, so quickly they're going to start fleeing off to satellites and such and asteroids, which would have been a much better way to start this, considering I can't draw a circle using squares. So I ended up giving the Omnists more men, but they've got 2 planets, and they weren't disrupted in any way. I kind of feel bad for the Slavellian Alliance, because they are going to have the most muted growth. Sorry if my voice just got softer. If it didn't get softer, then that means that I cared about it in editing, and I edited it out. If it did get softer, then I apologize. So yeah, as we can see over... oh, with my pointer on the screen... as we can see over here, there's a small war going over here, and there's a large one going over here. And basically the Slavellian Alliance is just trying to hold off. And it's really, the Slavellian Alliance is really pushing it on the Omnist front and barely holding back the Orient, who are just completely destroying the resources they have on Mercury. And that's a problem, too, is that these planets are going to run out of resources because they don't have stuff being piped from Earth. Especially the very wealthy Omnist Alliance isn't going to be piping stuff to them, which is going to be a problem, though they've completely taken Mars down. And it looks like Earth is next, now that they're trying to fuel a war effort. Because realize, a war effort wasn't... a war effort like this, interplanetary war effort, hadn't happened with the Omnists, so they've just completely destroyed Earth. Which was funny, considering they wanted to preserve it. So they took control. Funny how that works. the Orient is spreading, and actually, oh yeah, no, they're going to take a hold near the, can't say equator because they're not on a planet, but a little bit farther up, I guess, from the system, from the star system. Oh my god, it was there and then it wasn't. The Slavellians are just barely getting some peace now. Time to raise their numbers again. The Orient really fell in terms of numbers ever since Mercury crashed. I say ever since, like it wasn't just 2 minutes ago. These guys are setting up. Ooh, that brings them down though. That's, oh boy. The Omnists apparently didn't know what they were getting into without the supply lines from mainly, I guess, the Iberians, which were their biggest allies. Another turf war going on between the Slavellian Alliance and the Alliance of the Orient. With Earth being completely destroyed, the Slavellian Alliance is just trying to hold on, whereas the Alliance of the Orient is like, oh no, we've got this kinda covered. Now that all of our materials back on Earth are destroyed, I guess we can just use everything else in space. They're going up towards, I guess, the sun. I guess that would just be the northern part of the sun at this point, which might harbor an extinction for them. Speaking of extinctions, look at that. Type 1, the Alliance of the Omnists, barely holding on. They are getting hit hard over here. And it seems that there's a small war with them that was over there, but then it seems everyone moved away. So growth is happening. Oh crap! No, it isn't. No, it's not actually. I lied. That one pylon encompasses pretty much the entire the entire Omnist race, and it is getting cut off from both angles. Oh boy. That was not a good idea. Apparently, that just completely backfired. Earth is destroyed, and now they're almost dead. Now again, this happens very far in the future. The storyline, so many other things happen. I think that might be the end of the Omnist Alliance. Three of them left. Maybe there's some other ones somewhere. Oh wait, no, there are actually 3 there. The Slavellian Alliance is taking a big hit because they were trying to hold the Omnist back. One Omnist will survive. Yeah, 1. That Omnist has to build the race back now from nothing, unless he just wanders off. So the Slavellian Alliance did take a major hit trying to block him off. Considering he's the entire... Oh no, he died. Oh. Well, that's the end of that. The Omnists completely were destroyed. I guess now everything could go back to normal. Well, except for the fact that the Slavellian Alliance and the Alliance of the Orient hate each other. So that's not going to happen. I guess they're just conquesting over the other planets. Or not even the other satellites, the other moons are really what they're fighting over at this point. The planets are completely destroyed by the instant war effort. Though the Slavellians have, both of these guys have managed war before, their interplanetary war, so they knew how to spend and such. Which I guess is really good for them. That's a giant extinction for the Alliance of the Orient. I mean, that's a major hit. They're down below 100, which is never good in this game. I think that might be the end of them. Actually, this might be one of the quickest episodes I've done. Oh no, they might make it up in the north. Oh no, they won't. Wow. That's it. That's all, folks. Was that 10 minutes? We just hit the 10-minute mark. Boom. Boom. Thank you guys for watching this short episode. I'm sorry I got home and passed out yesterday. Sad to say. But thank you for being here. It's nice that you guys watch this. Leave a like, comment if you want to. If you want to see another race featured, you can do that. If you have an idea for something that you think is pretty cool, you can tell me that. I love that stuff. As for this, again, this is very, very far into the future. You're not just going to all of a sudden see the complete disappearance of the Alliance of Omnis. They are... oh boy. They are still very, very much alive and well in the past, where most of the story is going to take place again. Quick jump cuts in time. 10 minutes went by. I don't know what the title is. Okay, these guys are almost dead. That's about it. Go watch my other videos. I doubt you've seen all of them, or if you have, then that's cool too. Thanks. Actually, I think I do have some videos that have no views on them, so go watch my other videos. They're not as good quality as these are. I like to think that my quality has gotten better over time. I hope you guys do too. Speaking of quality, soon I'll have a legitimate animation for my intro. Happiness. Well, these guys are basically dead, and it's 12 minutes, which I guess is an okay video length time, considering I don't have anything else to fill with. Thank you guys for being here and watching, and I will see you next time. I'll see you later. Tomorrow. Bye.